There's a lot of people on him. Just FYI.
Pretty.
You're on video. I just stopped it. Love you. I love Hey guys, can you hear me? Just kicked my kids out of the house. My daughter's waiting on the porch. I was like, they have a late start on, I don't know, whatever today is, Wednesday, like once a month. And I was like, all right, time to get out.
That's what
So I'm like, you guys got to go to school.
I told
I was like,
everyone
get
in
out.
the chat. I was like, sorry, no video yet. We're kicking everybody out of the house before we can start our Zoom. It
I
was
was
an interesting morning.
I know. I was like, I don't know. I forget when they have those late starts and it's like a new thing. And I was like, oh, so anyways, my daughter's waiting outside. I told her she had to go sit outside and wait. Why?
Yeah.
I'm like, just go outside. So anyways, but I did make him an egg breakfast this morning. So I feel like I get like good mom points for that. I just feel like if they go to school with a nice breakfast, I feel like I win for the day. And I don't be a good mom the rest of the day. So anyways, we'll wait a couple more minutes. I think it's like, what is it, 9:29? And we'll do that.
Well, and
We'll
if I could get, so I just got a text from one of our finest agents. They said the Zoom link didn't work from the Facebook page. If anybody else joined in here from the Facebook page, maybe just give me a thumbs up, and maybe it's user error and not the link error, because there's quite a few people on here. So I'm assuming.
Someone said it's not working. Oh, that's Kayla. It's not working for me either. Awesome. What did I put on there? All right. Let me ask her if she's in the event. Are you in the event?
I'll hop on over to Mass.
Yeah. Do you want to, can you solve that and see if we can, I guess you could just post the event. Huh. Interesting. Well, that's not good. Let me see if I can pull it here quick and change it. Just give us like 3 minutes, guys, and we'll get started. We know that you guys have a busy day too. Our phones are already blowing up.
I thought 5 a.m. was enough time, and apparently it doesn't cut it. So
I know. Is that when you got up?
Yes. Yes.
I was just gonna look at here, add invitees, copy the clipboard. Let me go to their group page. I feel like that link in there should work.
I mean, that's.
I'll put it in the event and then we'll get started. I'll change it here. I think I can do that quick.
Okay.
See, it's not letting me change it.
Can you just throw it on the Facebook? Do you want me to just throw it on the group just in a?
Yeah, I did. I was going to try to change the location on the group thing and problem solve that here, but let me see if I can do that quick.
Here, I got it, Laurie.
Did you change it in the event?
I think I just updated it. It should be set.
Okay.
So.
All right, we'll try that. See if that works.
Just another twist to the day.
Oh, yeah, see if it look, cause I might have done it too. I don't know, see if that works. If not, we'll get going. They can find it in the group. I'll just put it in the group.
Yeah, I changed it on the event, so we should be good.
But I just did it too, so maybe I did it the wrong one. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll get going. We'll try problem solve it again. I don't know what I did, but we'll figure it out here, kids. So anyways, it's part of the whole lovely part of
Running online.
going live and doing all that fun thing. So we're going to get started here today. So today we wanted to talk about we're starting our course, our 14-day challenge today. So we were just in Bentonville this last weekend. We went to a what did we go to? What do you want to call it? A conference.
On
marketing your business. Right. So I think we all, and then, the big topic is we all were sitting there and, living the good life in, 2021, start of 2022, part of 2020. And then all of a sudden I felt like it just like shifted. Like we have some listings and they just are sitting there and we're like astonished by it, right? We can kind of feel it. I think we felt it like in May when we had a listing and we only got like 1-2 offers and we were like, that's weird, in a great neighborhood. And then I think it's kind of been shifting as we, as we can feel it every month. I feel like it's a little bit different. So the whole conference was about market proofing your business. And, that's kind of what, we at the Finest Agents have been talking about, like, what are we going to do to market proof our business? What are we going to do so that, we can still have money in our bank accounts. We can still do the things that we were doing and living the lifestyle we were used to. We're only our third year in real estate, so we don't have, huge sphere. We did a ton of business. We did, Kalene and I, just 2 agents here locally, did over 700,000 in commission, our second full year in real estate using some of these strategies. If you haven't been to any of our stuff before, we believe in market or video marketing. That is what our bread and butter is. Sorry, there's a fly in my house. We just, we really believe in that, having your clients know you, right? We always say, if you do video, you don't have to do a cold call. You don't really have to door knock. You don't really have to, get your clients to know you as much. We do a ton on YouTube and, we started TikTok, and we started talking 2 weeks ago about what TikTok looks like. And, why do we love TikTok? If you go to our TikTok, Colorado's Finest Agency, you will see, Kalene got us in TikTok jail. She posted our phone number. So we go into our course. We were like, don't do that.
There's definitely rules.
I was like, oh, great. I'm like, we're in Facebook jail, or TikTok jail, but, all fine. But,
we're bad moms.
Good morning. But we were just, just saying, like, we only have 620 followers on there. And we got 2 reach outs just yesterday. One came into one of our local agents here. And, the thing about it is that they know you. They don't have to sit there and interview a bunch of agents. They know they want to work with you. And we're going through kind of the growing pains of, then they see my face and they want to work with me, like, because they see me and they think they know me. And so that's what we kind of go into the course, the psychology behind that, and what we're doing to have. I think everyone gets super intimidated by having 0 followers, and how to start that and how to grow your TikTok channel with, not knowing that you have to be a huge influencer with like 100,000 likes and 300,000 followers to get business. The thing about TikTok,
my hand about that. Can I stop you there?
Yeah, you can raise your hand.
So I'm raising my hand because that is it. At the end of the day, Laurie said, hey, we're going to start a TikTok channel. She is the mastermind behind our video marketing. And I said, I'm not dancing. I'm not, like, I don't think
did a couple of times.
That is not the vibe I'm putting out there. And then I see my kids doing it and they say, Mom, you need to do the corn thing. You need to do this. And the bottom line is that you can really use TikTok as your platform and establish your brand, your digital thumbprint. And you don't have to do it dancing. You don't have to do the trendy things. You can use sound as a way to generate new traffic. There's all sorts of tips and tricks that we will go through in the course, but you don't have to dance. And there is science behind what you're doing. And the bottom line is you can brand yourself in a way that coincides with whatever you're already putting out there. Now, don't get me wrong. If you like to dance, by all means, go ahead and dance, but you don't have to.
Right. No dancing.
No dancing.
I don't dance. We did try it. There's a couple. If you scroll down a little bit,
Don't
you'll
look at
see.
those.
You'll see a few. We're going to get into the 50, 25, 25 rule. So if you guys are here and you want to learn just like that, what that's like for today and do that today, that is fabulous. But again, the course we're putting out, it's $200. It's 50% off if you use the code FINEST, and you can get 50, it's only $100. It'll take you through what we've done to get free leads. And what we like about TikTok, you guys, is I think Kayla posted yesterday that only 95, isn't that what you found, Kayla? Only 95% of our agents are using TikTok for their business.
Yeah, I was going to say, I posted that 95%. That means there are like 80,000 realtors using TikTok compared to 1.5 million who are not using it. Now, and we've had some objections on one of our pages about TikTok, getting getting all our data from TikTok. Well, look, you can actually apply these principles to anything. YouTube, Instagram Reels. Instagram Reels are trying to now compete with TikTok, and 50% of realtors are not using Instagram. So take what we're saying about TikTok, apply it to something else in social media if you don't want to use TikTok. But TikTok is like, I mean, my gosh, 1.5 million realtors not using it. Yeah. Here's your chance to become big. And I got to take my own words because I'm just starting on TikTok. So I'm joining everybody with this challenge.
Yeah, I think that that's the great part about it. And what I love about it as well is that, when you talk about long content, we do a ton of long content, and that's, really what our bread and butter has been. However, you don't have to edit it. You don't have to hire an editor. I think people get so concerned about hiring that editor to, edit those long content videos. And you don't have to do that with TikTok. You can really do it in a short amount of time, doing it daily. So this is kind of what we want to go into today is what is that 50, 25, 25 rule, right? And so when we look at that, I'm going to share my screen with you guys here. Let's see. Can you guys see my screen? Yes. Okay. Let's see. What I really want to talk about, what is it? What is the 50, 25, 25 rule when we are talking about TikTok? I think, everyone can do their channel the right way. I can see some people going in the chat, what they've done. That's great. And you can go through doing that. This is what's worked for us. And this is kind of what's worked for getting us free leads pretty quick out of the gate. And I think that's kind of where we're all at right now is, what do I need to do to get some leads that are calling me? And so what is it? What is the 50, 25, 25 rule? And so I want you guys to think about when you're on, if you go look at other agents who are using TikTok, maybe some of that 5%, what are they posting, right? What do you see when you go to their page? Do you know they're a real estate agent? Are they providing value? Who is their audience? And I think people forget to think about the psychology behind TikTok. Who is your audience? Who are you speaking to? Why are they finding you? What hashtags are they using? And then do they know you're a real estate agent? So that 50% is really about providing, real estate content to your audience, I would say. And so I know Kalene has kind of dabbled into some of that. And, I think part of that is, like I said, going out and we give you content to shoot. We give you some topic ideas is, what are some things to easily do and you don't have to have you just use your phone. You can and we give you some, some strategy that we are using to make that work. I do it actually at home. I can screenshot some images and I can make that work pretty quick at home and shoot one in 10 minutes. And so that's the first part is a 50% is they want to know that you are a real estate agent, right? That's the main thing. If they come to your page and they see you doing something completely different all the time, and that's all they see, I wouldn't even know some agents, honestly, are real estate agents by what they post on their page. I think one was doing I don't know, dances and makeup tutorials and all that kind of stuff, which is fine, but we're going to go by the 50, 25, 25 rule to make this work. The other 25% is the expert. Remember, they want to know not only about the real estate in your area, but that you're the expert. They want to feel confident. They want to know that you are reliable and that you are the expert in that market so they can trust you and call on you. And I would say, this is where you talk about maybe private mortgage insurance or maybe property taxes or, what that contract looks like. Some more of the logistical parts of your actual business. And then the other 25 is kind of where, that's kind of where the beauty happens, is when you can be yourself. Like, no one's going to do a TikTok channel and be me. No one's going to do the TikTok channel and be anyone else's channel. Like, you have to bring your personality to that channel. It is an entertainment platform. People aren't going to sit on there and, be bored by all the content. They want to start to see your brand. What is your TikTok brand? What's your personality brand? And that's where you can bring in, what do you love to do? Do you love to garden? I'm a mom. Sometimes my kids will pop in as I'm taking them to school, and I'll talk about what I'm doing for that day. I always still relate it to real estate in some aspect, but that's where my brand personality comes in. So you guys have anything to comment about that at all from trying to do it?
No, I think sometimes it can be hard to figure out like what you want your inner, like it gets overthought a lot, because that's something that I did, is overthinking a lot of, oh my gosh, how am I being perceived? What are they going to think of me? What is this going to be like? When, I mean, it really is, once you just relax and just, it's kind of like, oh, this is just like you're having a conversation with someone about your day. You wouldn't overthink that conversation. If you were meeting with a client and you were educating them on some type of subject, you wouldn't be overthinking that conversation. And that's exactly the mindset that was stopping me from feeling comfortable from making videos, that I wasn't just having a conversation, that I was being put on a stage. And that makes it so much scarier. But in reality, your audience you want to target clients, you want potential clients. So having the mindset of just having a conversation with them helped me a lot.
Right.
Well,
And it does
giving them
work.
something valuable. Like, if you can, like Amber said, don't overthink it, but just pick out one piece of information that we're in real estate every single day. If all of a sudden, like, our conventional loan limit just got lifted yesterday to a different amount, I'm going to do a TikTok today about what that amount is and explain real quick what that means to the potential client. You can just the nice thing is, with short content, break it down into many different little tidbits of information. And then with the 50-25-25 rule, you'll also be throwing in those branding pieces and who you are along with that valuable knowledge.
Right. And I think, does it work? I think is the next question. And it absolutely does. I think, what was Kalene, you took one yesterday or day ago. What was their price point?
Oh,
put you on the spot.
You know what? They were, it was a lady who had reached out. She was moving here from Texas, a different state. I set her up on that home search after I talked. The initial conversation, she was at 550,000, but here's the kicker. She has 3 daughters who's going to be following her out here within the next year as well. So that $550,000 home price already is lifted to 625, all cash, plus 3 daughters coming along with that. So I'm going to take that as most likely $2 million worth of business in one phone call.
Right. From doing TikTok for 3 months consistently, you guys, not like forever, not with 1,000 subscribers. So, and I say that, like, some people can have, I always say, and we're going to go over this in the class, we're going to talk about what's your niche, what's your branding, what is, we're going to have you do a mind map, but we're going to have you lay out your content so you can script it out. So when you're done, you have 30 days of content. And then what do you got to do with it? You got to replicate and repeat it. Just replicate and repeat. You have it set out for you. You're going to have all the keys to kill it in TikTok and get these leads. And I'm going to grab my coffee, but Kayla, I don't even know, the one I'm seeing on Friday that you said had to see me, what price point are they at? Do I even want to know?
Well, she was at, I think 400,000 is her price point. But she sees Laurie. So in our team team TikTok, Laurie has been the one who has been consistent. Laurie and Kalene, I am learning and I'm trying to overcome my fears to get out there. But Laurie is the face you see almost every time you go to our TikTok. So the call I got, the lady was fine to talk to me. She said, "Oh, you seem like a really nice person. You sound great, but I want to talk to Laurie." And I was like, okay, let's get that figured out. Laurie's happy to meet with her, but it shows that she is relating to the person she is seeing all of the time. And I think that's the lesson I have to take is it's consistency. It is showing up. It is doing the work. And then replicating. What did you
Well,
say?
and I will
Laurie?
say what this course is going to do is take out all the in-between second guessing, like it's a very constructed, here's questions, what is your brand? You're going to fill out a sheet. It's going to give you a good idea, figuring out who you are, and then it'll dive down into kind of a mind map of different post ideas. Like you're going to touch on this rule that Laurie's going to go over today, but it is so much more in the course. And I will say, I just put the link to the course in the chat. We are starting the course directly after this Zoom. As far as time commitment, it's about 30 minutes a day for the first week. And then the second week will take more like around 45 to 60 minutes each day. So make sure you're able to commit to that time. I don't want you to pay the $200 for a course and then be able to not give that time commitment. But I know I waste an hour every single day doing things that I could be putting back into my business. Like right now, guys, now is what is going to be keeping us busy the next 90 days. So, you know, make the commitment. I guarantee you, you're going to start to see results within 90 days.
Right.
And I want to just say,
Go
I
ahead.
am so excited. I have seen what Laurie has done and how she's created. It is a step-by-step guide to crush this. And I am so happy to print off the things and to do the work because I didn't know where to start. And I'm looking at what like Laurie has created and I'm like, oh my gosh, I am going to be successful. There's no way you can't be successful after this.
Well,
So I'm
and
just as excited.
we are, let me put out logistics. So just so you know what you're getting in for. So it is pre-recorded on a platform, but we are doing like a huge part to your success is the accountability piece. And so what you would need to do is sign up for the course. You also need to go and be a member of the Facebook group. There in the course, it directs you to interact back within that Facebook group so we can hold each other accountable. What is the our new saying, girls? Rising water.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Ship sail.
We were at the
Rising
conference and they were like, they
tides.
said that all the
They'll
time. And I was like, I don't remember that.
I
But
don't
we're
even
going to
remember
hold
that being
everybody
said.
accountable. We want you to succeed and we want to see you fill up your calendar with content, but to really be able to get clients off of your TikTok.
Right. And you guys using TikTok, like sometimes I don't have makeup on and I will drop my kids off at school and I will be like last night I was like in my chair, I don't have a rocking chair, but
They
it's
have filters. It doesn't matter.
and you can do it. I'm not always like have my hair done and it's definitely doable. I think agents get so caught up in just doing it. Like I talk about that. I'm always astonished why if something is working and you only need to spend 10 minutes a day, and I'm telling you, you just need to stay consistent and no one's going to see it. You don't have to post it to your friends or family, like just make a business account or make a page. Don't share it. Just do it. If you like, I put this up because I want you guys to see it. And I think it's where everyone gets stuck on like TikTok. Even long content, I get long content a little bit more. We've done a lot of that. It's a long, you have to figure out how to edit it. They're 20 to 30 minutes. Like I get those pieces. But for these short pieces of content, like consistency is more than perfection. You don't have to be perfect on TikTok. You don't want to be perfect on TikTok. People want to relate to you. And they want to see you. They want to see your real life. Like that's what they want. If you want to be taken seriously, be consistent. They want to know that you're there. If you're not going to be consistent, then don't do it. I mean, I get real with you guys in the challenge is like, if you're going to start this and not be consistent, you can do the challenge whenever you want. Like you can log in at like 2 a.m. if you're a night person. You can log in the morning. I don't care when you log in, while your kids are napping, while they're doing something. It has that flexibility. And I did it for that because I have 3 kids. I know that sometimes people are like, join at 9:30. I'm like, I can't do that. And so this is like why we did it in this platform. But if you're not going to be consistent, then like, don't do it. But if you're like, yes, I'm ready to do this for, 14 days for 30 minutes, and then you're going to be consistent after that for, 15 minutes a day, I guarantee you guys can get leads and they're free and they're good leads. Like they're not like, we did have a few that called and they were like a 440 credit score. And I was like, what? So, I mean, it can happen, but I'm just saying if you do it consistently, you can be taken seriously and you'll get to be the expert that they rely on. Consistency is what transforms average into excellence. When you start doing it, we go over this in like the second week, is if you're going to be the perfectionist that some of us are, and you're going to redo that same video over and over again until you think it's perfect, you're going to burn yourself out. You're not going to continue on the course. Like you just post it. Like I was trying this new platform the other day in our group, how to use video marketing in real estate. Which you're not in that group, you should join it. We're going to post a lot of stuff in there about this as well. Kalene, can you post a link to our group as well in that chat?
Yep.
But if you're going to sit there and do it, you're never going to do it. It's going to be a gradual progression. You're going to get better as you do 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see yourself gaining confidence and learning how to do that platform. But your first one probably isn't going to be pretty. Like maybe have a glass of wine, like while you do it. And then
That's
the
a great saying.
I know we always say just post it and have a glass of wine. Don't go back and watch it, right? Like don't sit in there and go watch it over and over again.
And let your kids tell you you're cringy. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They don't know. So think of any social media as your production company for your business. I guarantee you, if you change that mindset from being a consumer to using it as a free lead generation tool, if your mindset can wrap around that, your vision will change.
Yeah. And the last one is like trust is built on consistency. I want like, if you're going to get it, who's going to contact you? People who trust you. And so you need to build that trust with your audience, and they're not going to trust you if they don't see you all the time and you're not consistent. Like they're not going to, rely on you to be the person in that they trust on TikTok. And so if you follow that 50-50 rule, you're going to start doing 50% real estate. We lay it out for you. Like here's your real estate content. You're going to obviously change it to your city, wherever you're at, ladies and gentlemen, or you're going to, then you're going to do some expert videos. We give you some ideas. We're going to help you script it out and how we're going to do that. So that way you're not sitting there like, what do I need to say? What do I do? And then we're going to show you like techniques that we use also, so we can get it done quick and fast. And then the other one is going to be your brand personality. What makes your TikTok challenge how are you going to stand out with that? And that's going to be, what do you want to add to that channel? What do you want to bring to that community freestyle piece of it? And so we help work your way through that as well. So I'm really excited about it. Today's last day to sign up. We're going to do what we found is successful is that when we all start together for this challenge and we finish together, we hold each other accountable. And so some people have asked us to keep it open and join later on, and we're not doing that. So either you join today or you're going to have to wait, because we feel like it's the most success when we dive in all together and when we do the 14 days all together. Now, if you want to, catch up on a day, I don't like that very much, but if you're going to California, like I am in a couple of weeks, and you want to do 2 days and come back on a Monday and catch up, that's totally fine. But we all want to start it together, and we want to stay consistent and go through it together. So
I just want to say one more thing, Laurie, about, you keep harping on consistency. We know that's right. One of the things we heard almost from every speaker at our conference last week, and I heard it on a mastermind yesterday, is execution. Execution is the key to being successful in this market. You can't just know what's right to do. We can't tell you all these great things about TikTok. You have to go do it. I have to go do it. That's the only way I'm going to be successful. And I think that's the beauty of our group. And if you start today with the challenge or, with TikTok, with Instagram, anything, join that group so we can hold each other accountable. Hold me accountable, hold you accountable for executing and being consistent with that. I'm excited.
Yeah, Kayla, I think touching on that. So something I thought, so the last slide that Laurie had up on the page was trust is consistency. And I think beyond just our clients, I think it goes for us too, that this entire course, 30 days of content, this holding us accountable, will prove to ourselves that we can in fact do this. It will hold us accountable to the point. And when you look back and you have these 30 days of content and you're like, look, I did that. I am capable of it. Because I would say 9 times out of 10 for me, the hardest part is just starting. is getting over the hurdle of saying, I can't do this. I can't do this. It's not going to work. Overthinking in your head. And it just becomes this giant wall that is completely imaginary, but it makes it so difficult to just start. And this is taking that like difficulty away. It makes it so much easier just to say, here's the steps, laid it all out for you, made it easy, jump into it, do it with us, with partners and people holding us accountable and people we can go to ask for help and support or whatever we need. And then we look back and it's like, look, I did that. It's really not that hard. And having that ability to look back, see what you did, makes it so much easier to walk forward.
Yeah, for sure. I was doing our recap and our accountability piece yesterday, and I found that I had in my closet a pink sparkly sequin shirt, and I wore it. I had it, like, who knew?
Yeah.
But I think I'm excited for it. I think it'll be great. If you guys, if you're like, I don't know, ladies, you guys are a little crazy. I don't know if I could.
It's crazy.
We are.
That's okay. It's true.
Definitely join the group that Kalene posted up there, so you guys can at least. Oh, who's calling me? I need to decline this. So you guys can at least like kind of go through it and see what we're doing. If you guys are hesitant right now to spend that $100, but the thing about TikTok is great. Like, what are the lead source? This is why I love it. What are the lead source are you going to get for free? Like, where you can actually get clients for free. Like YouTube, it's a free platform, but we pay to edit our videos. I mean, it is a lot more time. I mean, we're going to go into that in a future course that we have, which I think is going to be amazing because that's, also has transformed our business as well. So I'm excited for that. But what other platform can you do for 10 to 15 minutes a day and really be in front of your viewers? And what I love about TikTok is that TikTok's whole platform is to throw out your content into people who don't know you yet. So people who may be searching, Colorado Springs is where we're at, or they may be searching, what your hashtags are, and we go how to use those hashtags a little bit. So I think someone's asking, just for clarity, each day we log in and get the topic idea for the day and then make a video, correct? So when you're going to log in each day, and you will see my beautiful face probably giving you a little video, and then you'll have like homework for the day. The first week we go more into like logistics and laying that groundwork, to be completely honest with you. So you're going to go into some of those pieces we talked about. So I think it like really lays that foundation. And then the second week, that's when you're going to pull our pants up and we're going to like shoot some video. And then again, I would say the second week, if you could put aside like an hour and a half a day. For that first week, you'd probably only need about a half an hour, depending upon the day and that activity. But I think we're going to go over, branding, how your audience, who's your audience, how to speak to that audience, getting a mind map together, getting that 13-day content, how to structure it, all those fun things. For that whole thing, there'll be worksheets with it that you can fill out and make it personal to you. It will start right after this class. I'm going to make that first lesson live, and then each day the next one will unlock. So you guys, I want you guys to take time each day to do it, think about it, and then I don't want you people to do the whole course like all at once. I think you'll lose it a little bit.
And I want to say like on one of them, Laurie, is the mind map, right? And that's to discover your brand and who you are. And Laurie shows you how she has done it for herself and what it looks like. She gives you the worksheet for you to do it for yourself so that it's branded to you. So you will have these practical tools to fill out, to work some homework each day. So the first week might not be shooting a video, but it's getting, like Laurie said, that foundation, the framework to start shooting content on week 2.
Right. And I think Roxana, I think you just signed up. How much I think you asked per day? I think Amber's answering that for you right now. I would say the first week, 30 to 45 minutes. Second week, I would say an hour and a half, but you're going to walk away from that second week, you guys, with 30 days of content that are saved. Like, I don't know how familiar you guys are with TikTok, but they're saved in your drafts. And so like for me, I'll build up my drafts and I just hit post. And so you'll have a whole month where you can obviously stay consistent because you're going to have those 30 days built up after 1 week. And then you'll have your calendar set where you can like rinse and repeat. Like that's what I do every month. And so I have my structure. So then after this, like you got it. You don't need, you're going to rinse and repeat. I maybe kind of do something else with like trends, or if something else pops up, I may change some of the topics, but after 30 days, I can go back and shoot some of the same, topic content, and people, people won't call me on it. I guess I'll just show a different house at that same price point or something. So someone saying PayPal wasn't working. People are saying it worked fine. Someone said they're leaving early. I thought this was first lesson. Sorry, we're building you up. The first lesson will start. I will go and publish that now so you guys can get going if that is, you want
Well, and I will say, if you are trying to sign up and you are having any issues, I'm gonna put our phone number out here. Feel free to go ahead and just send me a text, give me a call. I'll figure out what's going on with you and help you get signed up. I hate feeling behind, and so I totally get it. I just don't want you to miss out. But I put the number in the chat, just let us know, and I will personally help you get signed up.
It is us that answer. I know a lot of our clients are like, oh, it is you that answers. They're always shocked when you actually answer the phone. We do. We like to
Wear many hats.
be involved with that piece of it. If you are a finance agent, I had people text me. If you are a finance agent and you want access to the course, you guys obviously get that for free. So go ahead and text Kalene, not me, and you can get that free code for you guys. So anything else that you guys want to add before we get going? And I think I said 30 minutes and I'm 4 minutes over. I always try to stay on track for 30 minutes because I know everyone has busy real estate lives. So
no, I think it's just exciting. I'm excited to go forward.
Okay, we'll see your work. So, all right, you guys, any other questions? I don't know if you on our MailChimp, I'll push out the link on our Facebook group. How to use video. What is our Facebook group title? Anyways, I always say it and I'm like, is that it? It's up.
For which one?
How to use video marketing in real estate / the finest agents. That's where you can find our Facebook group. If you search that title, I think Kalene put that link in there. If you're on our email blast, I'll email blast out the link as well. Roxana said first time joining any of your stuff. Well, good. I'm excited. I think it really will. I promise you, honestly, go look at our account. We have 600 followers. We don't have 112,000 followers. And I think it's just proof. It's just validation that if you do this and stay consistent for 3 months, you're going to have free leads coming in. And that's what I love about it. And you don't have to.
It's about targeting.
You guys
the
remember
right
those
followers.
dances we did?
Yeah.
Started whatever.
Unfortunately, I do.
I'm gonna
Dean
be
brought it up
honest.
to me once.
What our lenders?
Dean
Yeah.
watched it.
What I like about what we've established is that we did TikTok our way, and we may not have 20,000 followers, but who we have following us want to buy houses. So if you really think of the big picture, like, why am I spending any of my time during the day doing this? It's for our business, and that's who we're reaching. And so you need to meet your client wherever they are at. This happens to be somewhere where we
right now.
almost instant success and very little time. And at the end of the day, we're all making business decisions. Our time is very valuable. You, as a realtor, I think that's the hugest piece, is that you can spend money in so many different ways. How are you going to continue to purge and spend your time and money where it makes most sense in your real estate business? Laurie and I each have 3 kids. We run a very successful local real estate business, and we do finest agents. And so our time is very limited, and instantly find success on TikTok. Of course, we're going to figure out how to make time for that each day.
Right. I
think a good way to kind of level it in your head too is that, how many calls, cold calling could you fit in this amount of time, and think about how many people you're reaching with one short video, not even 5 minutes, one short video, in replacing the phone calls, the things that we hate to do. Because, can you still do that? Yes, but this one video, if you do it right, you do the right hashtags, you're building the right content, you're titling it correctly, you're reaching the right audience, it just you're working while you're not working, because it's there. You don't have to be on the phone. You did it, you put it out there, and it works for you.
Right. I picked up my daughter. I'll finish it. I don't know why I'm finished with this, but we'll finish. My dad picked up my daughter, and she was like, I don't know why my TikTok was on or something. And she always gets she's 13.
They get embarrassed about it.
And she's like, Mom, that is so awful. And I was like, well, that awful video just brought me in $20,000. So you can be okay. What is your TikTok video doing right now? Nothing. I'm like, I know I only have, she's like, Mom, you only have 600 followers. And I always tell our agents is that you could have 4 million followers. You could have 12 million followers, but if none of them are ever going to buy a house in your market, none of them may ever even know where your town is, or may never step foot in your town. Who cares if you have 4 million followers? If you have 600 followers who are going to move to your market, who are searching for Colorado Springs real estate, who are searching for Colorado homes or whatever, we're going to hashtag them like we go through this, then those are 600 people who could possibly be interested in moving to your city or buying homes in your city or selling homes in your city. That is a lot of money right there, sitting right there.
And you want to train your potential and current clients to be trained that when they think of real estate in your area, they think of you. And so the easiest way to do that is to put your face as many places as possible and figure out how to best do that. And so we literally got a lead in at midnight. It was 12:31 last night. That's been our thing. You get views while you snooze when you do video marketing.
Or traveling, wherever you want to go. So
Wherever you want to go.
I'm going to get rid of this fly. This fly is going to do a TikTok with me or something. I don't know what his deal is, but he's like right here by me. So, all right, ladies and gentlemen, if you're on here, I think we're mostly ladies on here, but if you're gentlemen, thanks for joining us. Hopefully you guys can do this challenge. If it's not for you right now, come join us in the group. We're going to post a lot of cool stuff there as well. And we're going to rock and roll. So we'll see you guys. We'll do another topic in a couple of weeks. So we'll also post what that is going to be next week. Next week, what the topic is going to be for 2 weeks from now. And then it probably won't be TikTok related. We'll probably do something else a little bit more for the next challenge. So any other questions, reach out, call Kalene. Just kidding. Call whoever.
You can call me.
You can call Kalene. So, all right, you guys, we'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye,
everyone.
guys.